Cast 2022. I'm standing here with Alan Rouse of Ball Seed, and I've just had this great opportunity to talk about the theme or the stated purpose that Ball has, color the world. Where did that come from?
So actually, Roger, where it really came from was when we were largely focused on being a US company. When Anna's father, Carl, was running the company, they said we should actually start looking around the world and taking our product lines around the world. And they said, well, how do we make that a theme or something we can talk about to the whole company about? So back in the earlier days of the company, they said, well, let's call it Color the World, because what we do is bring color into the households in North America. Let's bring color to the world. So it actually started some time ago, and then it's kind of taken a life of its own since then.
So what does color the world mean to you?
Yeah, so the way we use it is we call it our purpose. As you said, it's a stated purpose of the Ball Corporation. To us as a distribution company, we kind of use it as our rallying cry for growth, because Ball Seed is focused on the US and Canada. So that's our part of the world, and that's the part of the world that we want to be coloring. But it's kind of like an action, go and color the world. And what we do is we take that action and that rallying cry, and we look at, well, why? Why should we be doing that? And when you think about it, you think about all the tension in the world at the moment. I mean, we're just still going through a pandemic, and how much tension and stress that's caused on all of us. I see it in my own family. I see it in my associates at work. This war that we're seeing in Europe. It's just kind of overwhelming. And if you think about what a beautiful flower can do, it brings wellness to you. And what I mean by that is the act of gardening is a physical activity. And we know that physical activity leads to stress reduction. So the actual act of gardening, we know that there's microbiomes in the soil that have a positive influence on you. And then just looking at the product when you finished, it just brings such calm and peace, and it's like just such a great recreation. So it's that first part of it is wellness. The second part of it is really just the simple joy that a product like this can do. So you look at it at the end of a day, you come home from work, sitting in your garden in summer, it just brings that simple joy of seeing an interesting color, or seeing a hummingbird or a bee come down and pollinate the product. It's that joy. And one of the things that really resonated to me, Roger, during this pandemic is we were all stuck at home. We were all staring at screens. The kids, the wife, myself, were just all day. There was very little for us to do together. But the act of gardening actually brought us together as a family. We started our vegetable garden. The kids had their own little flower gardens, and it was something that could bring us together in a very wholesome way. So when I think about the purpose of coloring the world, for me, it's about that wellness, it's about the togetherness, and it's about the happiness. And here we are at Cast 22, looking at such beautiful products and continuing to color the world with our great suppliers and breeders.
Thank you so much, Alan. I really appreciate it.
Good. Thank you.